All right. Anything else before we break for the day? Not early, because I'm going to go do some work on it, not in court.
Just for your edification, we'll file a written motion. The state yesterday gave us a Dropbox link, and it includes additional telephone numbers that I was unaware of.
Okay.
Where an expert, he's already been qualified. His name is Agent Bernie, B-E-R-N-I, from the FBI, has done now an analysis of historical cell site location data. And I'm objecting to that very late, I believe, notice. And then the state has a couple other, they changed charts. I personally don't have a problem with that, but I need to study them. But the new reports and data and a new phone number, I am not agreeable to.
Okay, an entirely new phone number. Tell me some more, Ms. Love.
Yes. So the new phone number is, there was another person in the vehicle during one of the murders in this case that investigators were still investigating during the time we began this trial. They were trying to hash out whether or not this particular person was even in the car, if you will, with some of the alleged parties to the crime.
Okay.
Since that time, during the course of this trial, the investigators with the Atlanta Police Department that were doing their deep dives into forensic data determined that this person, I don't think that person has been arrested, but this person was also in the car with the co-conspirators during this particular murder.
Okay.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. In the middle of the trial, she claims now, without any foreshadowing or anything, that investigators have found another person in that car that hasn't spoken up in 10 years. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I hope to everything that is holy that Josh Whitaker says, so sad, too bad, too late, bye-bye.
We have gotten it, we got it before now, but we got it after the trial began, like between, I think, January and now. And I think
between January and now. Oh, hell no. If you had this information in February and didn't disclose it until now, August 5th, then the defense should make an motion of off you fork.
I think it was inadvertent that it had not been disclosed.
All right. Can I stop you and get some clarification?
Yes.
When you say we got it, do you mean we got this report from this agent, or we got information that there might have been yet another person in the car and that person had XYZ phone number and that was going to be investigated?
So those are two separate things. The report from the investigator, from Detective Bernie, involved.
Isn't it strange that the moment they discover, oh hell, our case is going down the drain, da-dum-dum, pow! Investigators found a new snitch. Sure, Ms. Love, sure.
Plotting.
Sure, I understand what that means. When did y'all get that?
We recently asked him to plot those two, because the green store is a thing that came up recently during trial, and the other location was. So we have two understandings of what the court is asking. So we're not talking about the plotting of those cell phone numbers. We're just talking about the Boyer cell phone records. We're just talking about the cell phone records.
We're talking, I don't know what we're talking about. That's what I'm trying to pin down. So
There was.
hang on. Yes.
We were given cell phone records linked to a last name Boyer.
Boyd, B-O-Y-D?
Boyer.
Boyer. Okay.
On Monday, on yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday. And so that is the late disclosure that we're speaking of.
Okay.
And they were charted as well. Which
Okay. Nobody really, I'm sorry. Do y'all care? Is the objection to the charting or?
It leads me to believe that they've had them for a while if they've plotted them.
All right. So the plotting of the cell site location information report done by Agent Bernie, that's of this Boyer phone number?
Yes.
Okay. And y'all just recently asked for that based on some testimony about something?
No, that's a different thing. I literally sat there and conflated two different.
Okay. All right. So then let's back up to the original issue. When did you find out that law enforcement believed that there was another person in the car and had a cell number that they were going to investigate with regard to that to find out whether, in fact, that was a reasonable lead?
Your Honor, I'd like to check with another team member.
Okay.
Because I don't know the answer.
Can you give me an idea? Let me clarify. You said about something that it was sometime between January and May, and that might have been that you got something. What was that about?
So the conversation that I had with the team member most recently, like 2 days ago, was that I have to turn over these phone records.
Right.
This person was someone that they believe might have been in the car.
Okay.
And they got phone records, and now we know that based on the phone records, this person was in the car.
Okay. So when did they ask for, we or they, not we, but y'all or they ask for the phone records because they thought that might be?
I begged the court to allow.
All right, find that out. And then, do you know when y'all got the cell phone records?
When you said we, I thought you were talking about us. I don't know the answer at all for the Atlanta Police Department, but I can find out.
Okay, so unfortunately for you, we equals, y'all equals, the state equals both the DA's office and the Atlanta Police Department. You know that. And I know sometimes there's a little lag in communication, but I need to know, was it, if they were provided to the defense on Monday, was it last week or was it 4 months ago?
Okay, I can find out.
Because, okay.
Oh no.
And
Manufacturer.
what do these cell phone records reveal? That this person did appear to be also in the car?
Yes.
And
There's two cars.
okay, do you know which car? I mean, there are two cars that obviously one, well, not obviously, at least one contains at least one shooter, right? Is there any assertion that others contain shooters as well, or just people that are involved?
The state
Okay.
is alleging that there's a white car with my client and Mr. Garlington in
Right.
it, and then another car with Mr. Nichols and Mr. Farley in it. And now it sounds like they're saying that this Boyer phone, whoever owns this phone, was in one of those cars. And I'm inquiring what,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything
I'd
about
like to provide that information, if I can.
You don't know, you want to check and make sure on that. Okay.
Because it was not a part of the original. Yes.
Okay. How long has the defense known anything whatsoever about this person named Boyer?
Your Honor. Oh, except for this, I could tell you from my understanding of the discovery, there is zero information on Mr. Boyer except one mention in a jail call. That is it. That from my whole database, I have one mention. That is it. And I have no reports. So the police been investigating and found out that this person allegedly was involved in this killing. I still, to this day, have no reports on it. I've never interviewed him. I didn't open on him. He could be a great defense. I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is, I mean, you know, potentially significant information for the defense to know
Brady
about.
violation. Can
I
you
can't
spell
say that
Brady,
every
Ms.
time we
Love?
get opening that the police have it. I'd like to be able to say.
All right. All right, we'll find out. But there's been a long period of time between opening and now. 8 months to be.
More than 8 months.
7 or 8 months. So
9 months.
we need a lot more information about this. I love how y'all save all of the like bombshells for late in the day, right before we're wrapping. Y'all like going, hey, guess what? So, okay. I mean, it is what it is. Okay. So we'll need to find that out and put that on the record and sort that out tomorrow. Okay. So exhibits, next 30 witnesses. And then you also, I believe, we're going to get by tomorrow, actual, like a list to the defense of here's what we think is a co-conspirator statement, right? Okay. So we'll be waiting anxiously for all of those. Anything else? As if that wasn't enough.